into all the things that had me like WTF on today's episode because the streets have definitely been a raging. Let's start with an update from last week's WTF segment about the Maryland cop seen in a viral video appearing to kiss someone, and then he hopped in the back seat with them, and we can only imagine what took place in that back seat. The update is the cop's wife has supposedly spoken out addressing this situation. Have to say supposedly because not absolutely sure that this is the wife, but according to TMZ, this is in fact the cop's wife. She made a Facebook post about the situation. I'm going to read some of it. This is a little bit of what she said. Thank you, everyone. This is a very tough time for me and my kids. As embarrassing and painful as this is, please check in on us. We need the support, love, and most of all, the respect from the community and our family. She went on to address the woman that was seen in the video kissing her husband. She referenced the woman as Virginia, so I guess that's the woman's name. She said Virginia's husband left her ASS a long time ago because she cheated. So she and my husband decided to do this behind my back for years. I'm not seeking anyone's input. I don't need anyone's opinion. My life is my life. I will make decisions accordingly. I love you all. Except for you, Virginia, you can rot in hell. Then she said, female dog, the actual curse word. Yikes. So when the news outlets found this post from supposedly the cop's wife, it was all the articles came out with the quote, you can rot in hell. And a lot of people were saying, which I agree with, why are you coming at the woman more than you're coming at your husband? That's a bit odd. Keeping with just people who have government jobs, shall I say, or who work to generally serve the people. A Fulton County Commissioner by the name of Natalie Hall has been sanctioned for having a sexual relationship with her chief of staff. Yeah. Here's what the article said. Her fellow board members voted 5-1 to censor her because of a previous relationship with her now former chief of staff. This chief of staff has now filed a lawsuit saying that when he ended the relationship, he was terminated, and he is now seeking monetary damages. Lady, we all know, we've all heard, you don't have a relationship with your subordinates. It just leaves a very sticky situation. So now you've been sanctioned and you're just out here looking bad. WTF. More just wow. The white Florida elementary school principal has resigned after a school had an assembly that segregated Black students and told them they would end up in jail if their standardized test scores did not improve. Let's break this down. For one, now we're back to segregation. Why are we separating just the Black students? Are we saying that the white students didn't get low test scores? Are we automatically assuming that it was the Black students that got low test scores? And for two, you're going that so far as to say that they're going to end up in jail if their test scores don't improve. That's just a real harsh thing to say. And there are clear racial undertones from this. Just the things that people do, like this is what you are using your hard-earned money for. Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott was knocked out and put under sedation for 11 hours while he got a leg tattoo. The tattoo was this serious where you had to be put under sedation for 11 hours. Is that even safe? Is that even safe? Wow. And tattoo is never that serious if you have to be put out for 11 hours. People just out here stealing. Turkish crypto CEO sentenced to 11,196 years in prison after stealing 2 billion of customer funds. I've never even heard of somebody being sentenced to that many years in prison. 11,196 years? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This was just so bizarre. Swedish gang members are using Spotify to allegedly pay for false streams of songs from artists connected to them to launder money. This is what the report says. Criminal networks in the country have been using the streaming platform to launder money acquired in drug deals, robberies, and contract killings. The gang members have been able to launder money by converting cash into Bitcoin, which is then used to pay for false Spotify streams of artists connected to the gangs. When the money is paid back to them by Spotify, it has effectively been cleaned. These new criminals are very, very smart. They're thinking of all type of ways to commit criminality. Not y'all using Spotify for y'all criminal enterprise. Wow. WTF. A Polish game show is catching the heat after a contestant performed as Kendrick Lamar in full blackface and used the N-word. Even if you were improvising, doing a performance, skip those words for one in regards to the N-word. And why are you in full blackface? You couldn't do the performance as Kendrick Lamar without being in blackface. Y'all been stealing too much and McDonald's is sick of it. McDonald's plans to remove the self-serve soda fountains due to theft and hygiene concerns. Although they're going to remove the self-serve soda fountains, they said they will still keep their free refills. All of this is expected to be phased out by 2032, although in Illinois, some McDonald's have already started to phase it out. See, we can't ever have anything good. Now McDonald's is just taking it away.